biggest challenge I think we faced, well, there's actually two. One was finding a place to locate the school. This area it's not overflowing with buildings that are designed for school settings. First of all, we started looking because we knew. I told Dale when I came, I said, if you have the right kind of school here, the school will grow for a couple of reasons. First of all, more and more people are discovering Bocas del Toro. I mean, we're seeing more people coming here all the time. And one of the things they always ask about is education. I've got young children. Where do I get my education? And for the kids. And so I said, if we do this right, but we need to plan for the future, because we don't need to plan for 6 students. We need to plan for 50 students, 60 students, which means we got to have buildings and space. And that was a challenge, but it was almost like it was dropped in our laps. Somebody who works with Dale at the primary school and does some art with them, amazing enough, is Raul's wife. And one day she heard us talking about it, and she said, why don't you consider our property? And so we walked in here one day in October, actually September, because I was going to the States for a couple of weeks. We walked in, and I immediately saw the potential. I mean, it's a beautiful campus. People come in. We have basically ranchos with outdoor classes. I mean, it's a great location on the island because it's located right in that turn in Saigon, and it's just an ideal location. So that was one challenge. The second challenge is getting curriculum here fast, and you just can't do it. I mean, we had to start ordering books once we knew how many students we'd have, which means we actually started school without any books. But within a few days, we had enough to start with. And then we've had more students come, and so we've had to order more. And I would say the logistical aspect of that has been probably the biggest challenge. Getting people to buy into the school was not hard at all. I think Dale was afraid we might not get people interested. And I kept saying, I've been here. I know the secondary school aspect here. If you have a good in-person school, now, everybody had been on remote. And Bocas Academy, great school, great friends of mine at Bocas Academy, by the way. But theirs is all virtual, and our people wanted something that was in person. And so I said, if we make this an in-person school with as little of the remote stuff as possible, people are going to want to do that. And sure enough, that's what it was. When we started advertising in-person teachers with a minimal amount of online classes, we started getting phone calls immediately. And the second thing was fully bilingual. We teach English and Spanish to all students. So kids who come here speaking Spanish learn English. People who come here knowing English learn Spanish. And the goal is when our kids graduate that they're fully bilingual, both Spanish and English. And so that also was a selling point. But the challenges were more logistical than they were anything else. It was exciting. I mean, I loved it. Every day of it, I loved it. It was just I was meeting people. I was talking to people and planning. And I also, I've got another little side gig I do. I write ad copy for some companies up in Chicago. But that's kind of been pushed to the side now, and I'm doing very little of that. And I was an English major. I've done a lot of writing, so it was kind of easy for me. But we have, I teach English and social studies. We have another teacher that teaches Spanish and math. We do science through Global Ed Solutions. That is our partner. And we'll talk about accreditation here, I'm sure. And so we're able to cover all but one class is covered with in-person teaching. It's neat. It really is to see it happen.